EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Of 76 trophies with 68 knockouts and 5 by way of
All right, fellas, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. What an excellent two-punch combo by Joe Frazier. Fighting fire with fire sometimes can work. But can it work under circumstances like this, when a power puncher is going up against George Foreman?
Yeah, it can. In other words, you have to have a little defense to go with that ability to generate fire, or in this case, power.
Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Frazier lands a big uppercut. Halfway through this round. Well off the mark by Joe Frazier. A solid uppercut by George Foreman. And he's holding. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. Keep your distance. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. That's where you want to be. That's a shocker to see George Foreman hurt like that. Hey, if I'm... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How about that power shot? And how about the reverb that's going about a county away with Big George hitting the canvas? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And we come to the end of round number 1. Frazier's in control of things in his mind right now. Just look at that attitude over in the corner. You can tell they want a repeat performance of that knockdown round they just had. Foreman's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Kevin?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Good flush shot upstairs. Frazier's right hand scores well. Always a treat to see Joe Frazier in action. He would be an all-time great no matter what era he fought in. Unfortunately, his career paralleling the era of Muhammad Ali and really defined by that yin and yang, that teeter-totter of him and Ali.
Fred Astaire would say, fortunately, Ginger Rogers was around because he had a partner. Ali was that partner that helped define Frazier.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. George Foreman snapped by a right hand. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit to stop this flow.
The combo lands upstairs.
Listen, your best defense is the throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That.
Foreman's back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
Oh, and they decide to trade there. Fine looking right hand by George Foreman. George Foreman showing that he's got solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. So Big George with a big problem. He gets up from that knockdown, but he's visibly hurt.
And you know, a knockdown for a fighter, you know what it's like? It's like taking an x-ray, going into an x-ray machine. Now you get to see inside the guy, what he's made of, how he's going to behave.
He returns the favor with an uppercut. Frazier's jab lands well. And banging away he goes. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
That's it. The fight is over. Joe Frazier's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Oh, that's a big win. That's a big win that's going to get everybody in the division's attention. Joe Frazier's power ends this early.
You see results like this sometimes from combination, but one shot, wow.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena. We're here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one scheduled for 10. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Little head hunting with the left. He missed with that headshot. to the head by Mason Brooks. Paul Williams is left now getting into the mix. See, this is exactly what Paul Williams has always done throughout his career, Teddy. Good combination punching. He's a busy fighter.
Yeah, and on top of it, he has that other dimension of the problem. He's a southpaw.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Showing you some defense there with the block. A smart and resourceful uppercut by Brooks. And he just holds on there. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Good 1-2 by Mason Brooks. Mason Brooks' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Parries it away. Boom! Big shot upstairs. Williams is putting forth a great combination there. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for our audience.
Protecting his head well with his guard. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Paul Williams' combination punching is working well here. A well-placed overhand right. Oh, what an uppercut. Williams is able to land a good, solid left hand. Return to center. He gives him back one of his own. Off target with that hook. Good looking uppercut that time. A knifing left hand by Brooks. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
It's okay, let's go.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Paul Williams is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Block. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bed. There it is. What a precision body shot that was. And it scores the knockdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mason Brooks' climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Combination to the head. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Williams is in the position he wants to be in. Scored the knockdown, now back in the corner, resetting things.
I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots.
Brooks is in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down. He scored well after being hit himself.
Hit the body.
Big shot comes crashing home. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. He gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on. Kill a little time.
Scores up top with a left. Williams' blocking ability is doing well for him there. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. Nice work with the uppercut. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He engages in the clinch. Jason Brooks has got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. You never know where there's a turn in somebody's life. Paul Williams was seen fighting on a school bus, and it was suggested to him that he should go to the boxing gym.
Well, Muhammad Ali had his bicycle stolen, and it was suggested to him, you better learn how to put up the roots. And boxing is great for that. It's great for taking kids, maturing them, making them into men, teaching them lessons, teaching them more than just left hooks and left uppercuts, but how to be able to depend on themselves and feel good about themselves.
Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
And we come to the end of the round.
You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Here you go.
3 rounds in the books. Paul Williams is in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Brooks is sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, and one threat you could compliment him for, Joe. You could say he understands who he is, he understands his identity, he's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
There's the old 1-2 coming after him. Williams is able to land a nice, clean left hand.
Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Good step back counter punch there. Mason Brooks' movement held out there. He avoided that punch. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Paul Williams is doing really well on the outside. Fourth round now with his last 10 seconds. Williams is left, landing well. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on the stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Brooks is finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
Chopping a little wood with that hook. Solid shot, the left hand came in. He was stunned, now he's in control. Momentum so critical.
And that's the thing about his posture.
Oh, and there you go. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Brooks is able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
He's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
There's the combo to the body. Big shot he just scored with. Mason Brooks has got to beat the count, but I don't think he has it in him. Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. This fight is now over, and Teddy, it was obvious right from the beginning which way it was going to go.
Oh, yeah, what a tough guy. He took so much, but he took too much. The only guy tough is his manager for taking this fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.